Hi, thanks for watching another episode of Marion Brush TV. We're here exhibiting at the World of Concrete 2018, and we thought this would be the ideal place to release our M-Series Trac II system. Now, our M-Series Trac II is very similar to our Trac II system that everybody loves, but it has a motorized drive system. We're going to take some time, show you guys how to assemble it and what to expect with this new tool, and hopefully this will help you out and get the best results out of our new tool. Now, when we designed the M-Series Trac II, we felt that it was important to make it in such a way that it can fit on your existing Trac II system. So if you already have an existing Chameleon Trac II, you can take the power unit and purchase that and put that on your existing system. Now with the power unit, what you get is your motorized power unit, you get a 100-foot section of rope, you get a battery, and you get a charger. That's what you can expect when you order the power unit. If you order the power system, which is going to include the 6-foot Trac II, which is what we recommend the M-Series unit work with, you will get that frame system as well. We also include the ropes in case you need to use or desire to use it as a traditional Trac II system. You can just clip the ropes on the end eye bolts like you would with a conventional Trac II system. Now, we also offer this in our power kit assembly. If you guys want to buy something that has a carry case and you also want to have 3 different sets of bristles so that you can interchange from one to the other, from job to job, you can also buy the power kit. That does come with the carry case, the additional brushes, the frame system that you see here. It also comes with ropes for the power unit, it comes with a battery, and it comes with a charger. We've designed the M-Series Trac II system to work with a lithium iron phosphate battery. This is a 12-volt battery, and it does come with your system. Other batteries are available for sale. If you decide that you would need more than one battery for your jobs, you can purchase additional batteries from us or from your local distributor. Now, each battery is designed to run between 10 and 12,000 square feet of concrete. So if you're doing a 20 or 30,000 square foot job, you're going to need more batteries, and you'll just swap those out just like you would a drill motor battery. So when you're connecting this battery, and we recommend when you get it brand new that you do put an additional charge on it just in case it lost a little something during shipping. The way that you're going to want to do that is first connect the battery to the charging system, twist the locking nut down, and then plug the battery charger into the wall. It's important that you do it in this order because our batteries have a built-in battery management system, and if the batteries go into a low charge mode, it will kick in a BMS, which needs to be kicked back off, and the way that you do that is by plugging that in first and then plug the charger into the wall. As the charger begins to charge, it will identify the state of the battery and pull it up to a full charge. All right, once your battery is fully charged, you're going to want to connect it to the power unit. The way that you do that is just by flipping the power unit over. You're going to remove the bungee strap. That's just designed to help it stay on there better, not fall off in the middle of your slab. Then you're going to connect the battery to the back. There's a little piece of Velcro on there that'll just keep it in place. Re-engage the strap. And then in the same way that you connect the battery to the charger, you're going to go ahead and connect the battery to the motor unit. Lock that nut down and you're set. Now, once you've got your battery connected, the power system is operational. So the power switch is here. This would be your main. When you flip that on, the power unit starts up. It's ready to go. On the bottom, you'll also find a fuse here. This is designed if you get into a jam or the system undergoes a heavier load than it's designed to undergo, then you'll pop the fuse. It's important to know where that is, and we do include an extra fuse with the system just in case something goes haywire. Now, once your system is turned on, you'll notice on the side here that we've got a power LED. When that light is green, then that means you're ready to go. So when you're connecting the M-Series to your existing Trac II system, what you want to do first is take out the center bar. Once the center bar is out, you can put the new M-Series power unit on your Trac II. Now you'll want to use the same hole pattern as specified on our center bar that you receive with your Trac II system. And that's going to show you that the front hole pattern is going to be perfect for the orange and the green colors, and then the back hole pattern is going to be best for the white and the black. You'll want to set it up based on what color of brush you're using for the M-Series. Then go ahead and put the pins in. Reinstall your clips. And now you're ready to start installing the rope. Now we're ready to feed the rope. As you can see right here, we've got our wheel cover. That's a plastic wheel cover. It protects your hands from getting into these spikes that are on the Type A friction wheel. And then we've also got this rope guide. These are two really important parts of the system. So first, when it's shipped to you, this is going to be locked and engaged towards the Type A friction wheel. You want to pull that back so that you've got room to be able to get the rope in. The way we're going to do that is we're just going to loosen these wing nuts, and then we're going to pull back the rope guide. That will leave a little bit of room there for that rope to slide through. Then we're going to take our rope, we're going to feed it through the outer eyelet, then it's going to go through the brass eyelet, and we're going to pull a little bit of extra slack through, and then feed our other eyelet, and it's going to come right out the back and go out our final eyelet. At that point, I'm going to go ahead and pull all the slack out, and then with the rope guide back, we're going to feed the rope underneath the wheel cover, and then you'll see that that slides right into a slot that is pre-made on your rope guide. Once that rope is set securely in that slot, you can re-engage the rope guide, and you can kind of feel the spikes on the Type A friction wheel penetrating the rope. Once that's engaged all the way, you've hit your stoppers, you're going to secure that by holding the rope guide up against the Type A friction wheel and secure that in place. Now you've got a real secure fitting in there, and that's going to have all the torque that it needs to be able to handle your tool when it's out on the slab. All right, now that your rope is installed and everything's secure, it's time to put your lid back on. So you want to line the back part of this bolt with this little divot that's installed there, and then you're going to slide the handle to the right, and then you want to reinstall your securing pin. That'll keep the lid on there secure during the entire job. One other thing that you will want to notice is right on the right side here of the tool, there is a directional switch. That directional switch simply tells the tool which direction that you want it to go on the rope. So if you're wanting it to go away from you, you're going to flip the switch towards your partner who's running the tool on the other side. And if they're ready for it to come back to you, they're just going to flip the switch back towards your direction. All right, now that your rope is loaded and your lid is on, it's ready to start the job. So you can control the amount of rope that you have on each side by just directing the direction switch one way or the other and having the system powered on, and you can create slack on each side of your slab. I generally recommend having around 10 feet, maybe 15 feet of extra rope on each side just in case you need it. If you need to feed rope from one side to the other just for a little extra slack, you'll turn the power switch on, and depending on which direction you want the extra rope to go, if I want more rope on this side, I'm going to make the directional switch go that way. And then I'm just going to gently put pressure on the rope on both sides, and that will feed rope out of the system. Now if I want extra rope on that side, I'm going to change the directional switch to go this way and put a little bit of pressure on each side of the rope, and that's going to pull the rope the other direction. Now, if you're used to using our normal Trac II system, you know that it provides a superior finish to your slab. You can expect nothing less with the M-Series Trac II system. I will say though, because the power unit is on top of the Trac II system, you will have to wait maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes longer before you put it on your slab. But you don't have to worry because you'll catch up to the screeders and the floaters in no time. Now, one thing that we've noticed as we're running tests with the M-Series Trac II system is the ideal conditions for running it. You'll find out that at the very back brush, as the brush is coming towards you, if you've got about a number 2 pencil worth of cream rolling on that back brush, you're in about the ideal situation for the finish to be perfect. Just like any finishing job, you can get on it a little bit early or you can get on it a little bit late. So the timing is going to be up to you depending on the slump, the slab, the wind conditions, the temperature of that day, but you guys will figure it out. Now, starting and stopping the M-Series system could not be easier. The M-Series utilizes a drive system that we call Intuition Drive. This is a simple but an effective feature, and it activates the motor only when tension is applied to the tracking line by both users. Now, when the user on the receiving side of the M-Series is ready to stop the tool, all they do is simply drop the tracking line. To operate the tool, you simply position the tool with the desired overlap, make sure the directional switch is facing the way that you want it to travel, and then once both users are applying the correct tension to the tracking line, the tool will start. At the end of the slab, the receiving user will simply grab the power handle, feather it from the slab, and drop the line. It's an easy process, and you just repeat that throughout the slab. If you get to the point where you need to replace the rope, of course you can purchase that from Marion Brush Manufacturing, or if you desire, you can go to a local hardware store and purchase some extra rope for the tool. Another good tip for running the system would be never wrap the rope around your hand. Even though it's tempting, when your hands get a little bit tired of holding the rope, you want to wrap it around there so it gives you a little bit of extra leverage. We do not recommend doing that. The system is quite powerful, and you could get in a situation where you can't release your hand from the rope as it's feeding, and that could cause a problem. All right, now that you're done with the job, it's time to clean up your M-Series Trac II system. The first thing we recommend doing is take your power unit off. That way it keeps it out of water and away from getting the sensitive electronics damaged. Then you're free to clean your Trac II system just like you would a normal Trac II. Spray it off, go to the back of the concrete truck and ask them if you can use their water source. Spray off the brushes real good. This will keep it running well time and time again. Of course, with all of our 612 nylon bristles, you can pour boiling water over those bristles. If they start to get damaged or they start to flare out like that, that will return them to their normal shape, and that's the beauty of using a high quality nylon bristle. Now, we do recommend every couple of uses that you spray some WD-40 in your brush channels. That'll keep your bristles running smoothly as you put refills in and out of your channel, and that'll just keep things a lot happier. Then cleaning off your motor unit is pretty simple. You want to remove the lid just like you did in the earlier segment, and then I recommend using a soft brush to agitate any concrete buildup that's happened during the course of your slab. Also, taking an air hose and spraying out extra dust and all the debris that builds up in there is really helpful too. I recommend doing that on every job, and that will keep everything running real smoothly. You can also take a wire brush if you want to, a round cylindrical tube brush, and run that through all of the eyelets, and that'll keep the concrete out of there and it'll keep the rope running really smoothly. Other than that, you're in pretty good shape. If you have any questions or you need anything from us, feel free to call us. Marion Brush Manufacturing Company, 1-800-930-9062. Thanks for buying the M-Series Trac II system, and have a great day.